Senator McKim, first supplementary.
Thanks, President. Well, none of that constitutes price gouging, but, Minister, the price and availability of fuel is the #1 topic of conversation around this country and the biggest current domestic impact of the war that Labor thought was such a great idea and has joined Australia to. Why does the government think it's okay to bullshit the Australian people about what you're doing about petrol prices?
Senator McKim, I'm going to ask you to withdraw that.
I withdraw.
Thank you. Senator McKim, had you finished your question? Thank you. Minister Wong.
Well, I think that Senator McKim, if he's worried about people misleading, or I won't use his words, he probably should look in the mirror. He should probably reflect on the fact that the disruption to global energy markets is as a consequence of Iran choosing to attack countries which were not taking part in strikes on Iran.
Order.
These are facts. These are facts you just ignore.
Order. Order. I'm waiting for silence. Senator Wong, had you concluded your answer? Thank you.
If I may be permitted to finish, the Australian Greens forget and never speak about the fact that the reason we are seeing disruption in global energy markets is because Iran has chosen to attack countries that were not taking part in strikes, against them. No, I love the way you just ignore that have attacked civilian infrastructure, civilian targets.
Thank you, Minister Wong.
You
the time for answering
that.
has expired. Thank you, Minister. Senator McKim, second supplementary.
Minister, you know price gouging is not illegal under Australian law because last year you finally acted to ban price gouging for supermarkets. Why does the government think it's necessary to ban price gouging for supermarkets but is not necessary to ban price gouging for fuel companies in the middle of a petrol and diesel fuel price crisis?
Thank you, Senator McKim. Minister Wong.
There are multiple aspects to that question, and if I can get you something a little more detailed on the supermarket arrangements, and obviously it's a very different market structure where you have much less competition in terms of retail than you do in the fuel sector. But I'll certainly try, and if I can provide you with certain additional information, Senator McKim, I will. But I again make this point. It is so disappointing that the Australian Greens refuse to condemn Iran's actions. Yeah, Iran's actions are causing the conflict, the disruption to global supply markets, global energy markets. And yet, just as I never have heard you bemoaning the murder of tens of thousands of Iranian civilians, I do not hear you condemning Iran when it comes to civilian targets. And that says something about your ethics as a party. It says something about your ethics.
Thank you, Minister.